Hello guys, Toothpaste Tuber here. Sorry I'm late. It is currently 7:12. But the thing is, I was having pot pie, and that's why I'm late. I'm sorry. Let me pop out the chat. I literally just jumped on here and started recording, and started the stream, before I had a chance to do anything, like get anything set up, other than some of the thing. I'm still eating dinner, actually. I had pot pie. And I'm eating sardines now, but, man, sardines are good. Okay, sorry I'm late. Hold on. Man, okay. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. That's the thing, I have no idea what to play. I have no idea anything. I've gotten back from Wyoming. I was on vacation, and that was really, really fun. I'm sorry, though, that I have had no time to plan anything. Fallout New Vegas, it has Shaky Boy. Let's see. We're gonna be playing some tabs today. Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Let's see if we can get, game capture. Let's call it Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And get it up. Cool. There we go. Let's get me over here, into corner. And get the game capture correctly sized. There we go. Disclaimer! Please bear in mind that everything is subject to change. Although, this is an old version of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. I put in for the, open alpha a long time ago. And, I received a copy of it. But, only after a lot of hullabaloo. It was weird. So, yeah. Oh man, sorry, I'm still eating stuff. But yeah, I think we can hop straight into it. Yeah, HD looks good. Everything looks alright, so I'm gonna hop straight into this. Actually, let me move the window over here, move the chat, so I can see the chat when people get on here. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do is just play through level 1 and try to complete the game. So, this is an older version, like I say. There's no neon faction in this. And, yeah, I still hope it's exciting for you guys. Let's see, we have 50 money. And access to all these different things. You think one boxer, or not one boxer, like 10 boxers. Oh, this is easy. 500 money to kill all, just these peasants? Man. They don't even cost 500 money. Easy. We lost only one boxer there. Man. Okay. This is what we do. We do archers. Because when in doubt, pummel your target with arrows. By the way, speaking of archers, I've done some archery over the past little bit, while I was in Wyoming. It was extremely fun. I could barely pull the bow back because it was a compound bow, but, and I'm a weakling. But it was still really, really fun. And I ended up doing some archery. I'm a pretty good shot. Not the greatest. I'm better with, firearms, but, you know. It was really cool. Oh, and one thing, technical difficulties. Hold on. I managed to forge a knife. This is my pride and joy, my crowning achievement, over this past little while here. It was really, really fun. I'm back now. But yeah, it was really, really cool. Here, I'll give you a better view of it. Let me put it's up over here. So, this is a hand-forged knife that my uncle and I, that's sharp, made over the weekend in Wyoming. I showed you guys on the last stream, but yes, this is beautiful. You can see your reflection in it. You're the webcam right there, and it is beautiful. It's razor sharp, literally. I don't know if you can see the hair on my arm here. There's no longer hair on my arm there. It's crazy. Point is really sharp. I've already used it for some menial tasks around, and we bought this sheath. We did not make this, but it fits perfectly on my belt. It's going to be a wonderful addition to my stuff, and also for Civil War reenacting, because this is a period knife. It works. It's totally period historically correct, and I'm going to love using it. Also, I have been doing something a little bit different with my hair other than just making it down. Sorry I haven't been on recently, ladies and gents, and I won't be here next week or the week after. I'm on summer vacation. I'm going places, doing things. That's why I'm not here. But, yeah. Final Space Frontier is finally... Sorry, I wasn't checking the chat. I've returned from the Mariana Trench. That's how long it feels like I've been away. Ooh, that's a knife. Yes, it is a knife that we hand-forged, my uncle and I, and it's beautiful. You can see your reflection in it. It's amazing. I love it to pieces. It's amazing. I've used it for several things already, but I can use it for my Civil War reenacting when I go on my next thing, which is going to be really cool. I'm still eating. I'm sorry, I had a late dinner, and I didn't realize what time it is. That's why I'm late. But I'll stay on for an extra long time, until like 8:30, so we can have a normal time stream. So, let's get back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Let's move me. Put me up there, and then, so what we're doing is going through the levels and playing and seeing if we can decimate. This level 3. We got some shield guys and some sword guys in pairs. I think if we just put 3 cannons, we should totally have this. These cannons are OP. Oh, yeah. Oof. Well, actually, this might not be good. I see you still have the tube stash. The tube stash. We have named it, ladies and gentlemen. We have named the tube stash the tube stash. So I think of it as kind of like a pencil mustache, like a Clark Gable sort of smoldery mustache. I actually trimmed it earlier today so that it wasn't so long. In the future, I will, however, be keeping it long and just using mustache wax to keep it out of my mouth because it was getting a little long there. Alright, now we have a triple row of double spearmen, which, let's have a spear contest. Spearing is fun. Don't take that out of context. Yeah, let's just get a bunch of spears. Speary men. Speary men. So I wonder if one thick phalanx will win against a bunch of loosely connected phalanxes. Phalanxes. Oh, it's just become a hoedown at this point. Oh man. Nah, blue's definitely gonna take this. These guys are forming a little triangle of speary death. And then, yeah, they're just sweeping. That's pretty good though. I'm thinking maybe some musketry. Musketry! Alright, boys. Fire for your god, for your king, for your fraternity. This is the French Revolution! I don't blame you if you don't understand what I'm saying. And sorry if you can hear people speaking or yelling in the background. That's, my family's eating dinner and laughing about something. So, ooh. They don't take one bullet to go down. And I'm playing this at slow motion because sometimes when I play it at normal speed, it takes a lot of buffering time. Also, they're totally dead. Oh, ooh, no. Okay. We're dead. Let's see. What can mess these guys up? 2 chariots. And we'll see what kind of carnage they give. Oh, and they're already dead. Maybe 2 farther apart? Like one here and one here? Also, I want to confess my sin. You got Fortnite. I don't care, man. I've played PUBG before, and PUBG's pretty fun on mobile. I'm good at it. I can usually get within the top 5 just playing solo, and playing team, we almost always win. But that's partly because I have awesome friends. My one friend, she's awesome at this, and she beasts through everything. And she's like, no, I'm not that great. It's like, yeah, you're pretty darn good. So let's try some Vikings on the sides. So they have their shields, which means that they can get in under the spears. Hopefully. Nah, it's not really working out. I don't like Fortnite because it's too cartoony. It's too much like The Sims. And I do like The Sims, don't get me wrong, but it's so cartoony. It doesn't feel like it belongs in the genre. We take one of those, one cannon, and bowmen. Bowmen are really good. I don't know though. Let's hope they're good enough. And geez, artillery is awesome. It has a long range, quick reload. It's probably gonna end up killing that bowman on the left there. Oh, and we are wrecking them. Of course, that could just be because the Hwacha. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, yep, he did kill him in the end. A Hwacha? A Hwacha. Hwacha! You've only ever gotten 2 kills and never gotten past the top 6. Top 6 isn't that bad. Top 6 is actually pretty nice. Also, I like how those wheels were just moving on their own out there. Forgive me, also, like I said, I'm still eating what was left of dinner. I had chicken pot pie, which was amazing. But, I was gonna have ice cream until I noticed that, hey, it's stream time. So, I quickly grabbed a tin of sardines and some olives and just went for it. Mac is the worst platform to play on? Why is that? I honestly don't know. Crusaders. Lag. Yeah, figures. Also, how much money is the M16? 3,000. I only had 2,000. I could do one Hillary or one Trump, but, Chicken Man. No, the Chicken Man. Let's do the Chicken Man. Brrr! We can do two Chicken Men. Chicken Men, go forth! Probably the catapults are just gonna destroy them, but... They're toast. They're utter toast. Man, we can do just 200 peasants. And then, by that, just, like, totally just swarm them. Can you, I don't know, can you stop the peasant horde? I don't know. This may be an interesting challenge here. We've just gotten over halfway. Also, the performance impact will be very heavy, so I'm probably gonna play this at, like, half speed. You're probably getting an Xbox for Christmas, and that's the best platform to play it on. Oh, that's awesome, man. I got a PS4 a long time ago. I only have one game on it, The Last of Us. And I'm not sure, like, I wanted to put that The Last of Us stream on YouTube. But, I'm not sure, like, if I can or anything, because it's out in the back room. It's not even in here, and I play it on a TV. I could try to re-hook it up to the computer and then play it like that. I'm not sure if it would save progress or anything like that, though. It's an amazing game. If you have not played it, you have to. Oh. Those boulders are doing a lot. Okay, so this is not good. They're getting into 3 clumps, which is perfect for a perfect target. Oh, yeah, that took out, like, a bunch, like 10 dudes. 10 plus dudes. Although, the horde is doing really good against the thieves. I'm not gonna judge you, but just know don't get Fortnite on PS4. Yeah, I probably wouldn't anyway, because, you know, like I said, Fortnite, I don't like it, really. PUBG is just more fun. Believe it or not, I've heard some people say PUBG, and I'm like, no, it's PUBG, obviously. Or PUBG, right? Yeah, PUBG. PUBG. It's like the Bee Gees. Da 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 da. That isn't the Bee Gees. That's Benny Hill. Never mind. Benny Hill's good though. So I think we may have this. I still have to play it at slow speed just because like performance and stuff. Everyone hates Fortnite PS4 players. Meh. It's kind of like how everyone takes a dump on. Oh, what was it? People who like, it was something, Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. It's like, that's actually a nice song. I like that song. So whenever I get rickrolled, I'm always like, oh, that's nice. I get to listen to a good song. But everyone's like, how do you not like, or how do you like that song? Yay, victory. Awesome. But yeah, I actually like that song. So don't judge me. Don't judge me for liking that song. Alright, we have 3 cannons worth. Let's try 3 cannons against these. Also, 2 of them just got totally annihilated. No, they're not dead. Okay, shoot. Well, they're getting totally blown up anyways. It's a good song, yeah, it's like, how did it ever become a meme, like, to get rickrolled? It's like an undesirable experience. But I always like getting rickrolled, because it's good music. I get to listen to Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down. You know, you used to love it. Did you stop loving it? And if so, why? Sorry, I'm trying to pick sardine out of my teeth. Sardines are good, by the way, man. Pickled, or not pickled, kippered herring is also really, really good, as far as canned fish goes. Also, don't die before you get in this last shot. Aw, he died before he got in the last shot. Noob. Such a noob. Oh, that looked painful. And this guy's toast. Yeah, this guy's toast. Well, we're dead. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. I know the rules, and so do I. I'm just rickrolling everyone right now. Because everyone else, other than us, is like, no, it's a terrible song. So everyone else is gonna be like, stop singing it! But I've got it stuck in my head because I got rickrolled earlier today. And, like I said, it was fun. It was a fun experience. Getting rickrolled is awesome. Olives are great, man. So salty. So sweet. Oh! This dude just got totally... Oh, he got impaled. He got impaled through the butt. He got hit in the buttock. Also, yeah, I've seen Forrest Gump while I was on vacation, and that was amazing. I love that movie so much. For many reasons. It's pretty adult at some points, so if you're younger and if you want to save yourself from any adult moments, you should not watch it. But it's really, really good. Like, oh, what is it? It's just so good. It's really awesome. There's so many poignant moments, and it's about this guy, basically, this complete idiot, who lives through all these amazing moments in history. He fights in Vietnam, he meets bunches of presidents, becomes a ping pong champion, all that sort of stuff. It's really fun. It's just kind of like a fun little romp of a complete idiot, and his lifelong romance with this one lady. Also, he's dead. Yeah, I've seen Forrest Gump. It's so good. I like that movie. What do you think of it, actually? Because I should just stop saying, oh yeah, I liked it, it was great, and actually ask you what you thought. Vikings, maybe some spear throwers in here. Spear thrower! They are more expensive, but I think I haven't used spear throwers a lot. I should get using them a bit more. 9 out of 10. So why does it not get the full 10 out of 10? Out of curiosity. like, I won't argue with your opinion, but what do you think? Oh, shoot. My olive lid just took a nosedive. Oh, man, that was deep. Oh, man, so, let's see. The spear throwers are going ham. Oh, they're winning on the far left flank. They're winning on the right flank, too. Spear throwers are good, man. So what they'll do is they flank the shield guys and kill bunches of them with the internal guard there. Unfortunately, our bear chieftain, man, got killed. It had its weird moments. It is a bit weird, to be honest. But it's about a complete idiot, so it was like borderline retarded, so, you know. Oh, and also that dude just got impaled in the hand. Do you see that? Do you see this? He got impaled in the hand by another of his friends. Oh, ow. See, the spear throwers are, like, they have such stunning violence with which they throw their spears and impale their friends. It's like, also, please tell me this guy's gonna die. Seriously? No. Come on, you just stuck his shield. You just stuck his shield, like, 4 times. Oh, that guy got it in the throat. Oh, that dude just got... Is that in the throat? Yeah, it's in his throat. Ugh. Oh, that guy got it in the throat too. And this guy is making mayhem. And he got it in the back of the neck. Or in the back. Oh, and they can't turn around. That's it. So, hold on. That looked like a good strategy. So, what we can do... Put a big line of them here. I kind of believe the theory that Forrest died in Vietnam and the rest is, like, purgatory. That would explain all the crazy good stuff that happened afterwards. So, he got rewarded for his stupidity in purgatory? That doesn't make much sense to me, but... yeah, I've heard that theory. Yeah, and it's like... I think I would believe it more if he got wounded in a different place. Like, if we saw a big wound and stuff that he miraculously got healed from. But I don't think that's what they intended. I think the intended point was that, you know, like, this guy had a crazy life, you know. I also love the Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan is such a great character. He's called Lieutenant Dan because he has no legs. Lieutenant Dan, I got some ice cream. I can't do the accent. Oh! Oh, this guy fell over a body and got the spear directly in the top of his head. Oh! This poor guy. Oh, and we're getting creamed, but yeah, on both flanks. That's no bueno here. That was so funny. Okay, there. Like an actual line of troops. And more of a line, and then Napoleon and his cannonry. Boom. And then we have 20 points. Let's just get 2 peasants to be cannon fodder. And do absolutely nothing. Whoa! This shield dude just jumped over the peasant. Jurassic Park is now your second favorite movie. The original Jurassic Park? I assume so. But why second favorite? And what's your first? Also, you spelled favorite wrong. Oh, never mind. Sorry. In America, we don't spell it with a U, but, eh. And I'm like, hey, you spelled that wrong. It's like, no, I didn't! Americans are just weird. I think, like, the rest of the world spells it with a U, and Americans are just the only ones who spell it without. Because Americans are weird. Way to be different, America. Use different measurement system and spell favorite and, like, other words. I forget. I'm blanking what other words right now, but, you know. Yeah, the original. It's a really good movie. I like it. It's funny. I had such a great memory of it from, like, childhood. And then I came back and watched it later, and I was like, it's not that great. It's good. It's just not, like, the best movie that was ever made. Apollo 13 is still your first. Oh, yeah. I feel you, brother. I feel you. Apollo 13 is such a good movie. It's like, man. And it's really historically accurate as well. It's like, it's so historically accurate because it's like, it chronicles exactly what happened and they do exactly what they did. It's a little bit embellished, you know, like, in moments of tenseness, like, astronauts wouldn't freak out at each other like that, but, you know, and start yelling at each other, but they do, because, you know, it's for an audience. And they use visual stuff when these guys were, like, they would have definitely been keeping up with each other and wouldn't have needed visuals, like, to aid their comprehension. But we do, and so the movie helps us with that. But honestly, that's negligible. It's needed, you know. But so I can run this at normal speed. We might yet get this. But there's a great video by the History Buffs channel, and that dude just shot his own friend. We're doing so well. Anyway, great video by the History Buffs channel. You should definitely want to check out if you haven't already. That is delves into like the historical significance of it and the accuracy and stuff. That's what got you into space. Oh, cool. And I know you are very, very into space. So it's a great movie, and the film score is amazing, and yeah, it's great. I'm gonna eat my way through the entire thing of olives if someone doesn't stop me. I love olives. Garlic stuffed is the best, but these are just pimiento. Pimiento, yeah. I cannot get through this. What can I use? Watcha? Watcha? And watcha. How well does this do? Also, I love the dude sitting on top. That's so funny. And yes, I know they die right afterwards. And that's how many we have to expect left. Maybe if we put them all together. I'm just thinking, like, what sort of damage can we do with just the watches? By the way, I'm sorry if I seem, like, kind of out of it. I just have had no energy for, like, anything. Oh, that actually worked. I've been running around, and I will continue to be running around. I'm going out of state again. You know, it's just, it's a crazy busy time this summer. This is the summer of travel in my life. So, yeah. I'm having a great time, though, so I'm enjoying that. Let's see, can 6 ninjas defeat an entire horde of these dudes? Oh, they're one-hit kills. Unfortunately, you know, it's like, they fire pretty slowly. Shoot. Well, still. You think your favorite Jurassic Park movie, from best to worst, are Jurassic Park is best, Jurassic World is next, Lost World, Fallen Kingdom, and my least favorite is 3. I actually have not seen Fallen Kingdom yet, but you say it's the last? Fallen Kingdom is the most recent one, right? Or is that the Lost World? I forget what the most recent one is, besides Jurassic World. But, you know, with the other one with Chris Pratt. There's 2 with Chris Pratt. But, yeah. Huh. Ballistas. Let's try ballistas. I like ballistas because they do a high amount of single damage, even though they're still very accurate, or they're still very fast reloading. They're like the antithesis of cannons, but they're still fast reloading. Yeah, Fallen Kingdom was most recently. Yeah. So, oh, come on. Okay. You can't use your ballistas? Then fine. You don't get ballistas that are near you. You'll have to make do with ballistas that are far apart. Also, how do you guys feel about me playing some Flash games? It's great up until a point. I I won't ask you to spoil it because I haven't seen it, but ooh, that was painful. Thing is, it's like ooh, yeah. The great thing about ballistas is they go through shields, and all these dudes are dead now. I'm pretty sure. No, they're all alive. Okay, never mind. Oh, they're getting creamed. See, now is when we could use cannons to max effect. In fact, if we just switch these out for cannons, maybe we've got a point there. 'Cause they'll stay, they'll fire. I'm okay with you playing some Flash games. Okay, cool. I'm thinking of one on Armorgames. I have a good idea of that one. I haven't played Flash games in forever. I've been gone. So the thing is, I was at the Civil War reenactment, the video I posted of the Civil War reenactment. Not sure if you've seen that yet, but I posted a video about the Civil War reenactment, and I have tons of stories about that too. And then I got home for 2 days, and 2 days to pack, and then I left for my first solo flight to Wyoming to spend forging this knife, and hanging out with my aunt and uncle. And that was fun. That was really great. But the thing is, I've had no downtime in between, so I haven't had no time to do. I missed 2 live streams. I have not had any time to play games or do anything. I got a new game, and I just have not played it. I've been playing Minecraft in my spare time, and reigniting my sister's love for Minecraft. Oh, incoming cannibal! Ooh. Jurassic Park, also Jurassic World 3, hopefully the last one, because the last one that Spielberg has rights to is coming out in 2021. Man, that's actually a long time from now. And I believe we're about to get this. I believe we've got this. They're spread out, which is not ideal, but... Oh, come on. Come on, man. Come on, kill him. Kill him. He's the last one. No, you can't lose now. Yes. Oh, he's not the last one. Okay, never mind. You guys are the last ones. Come on. Okay, come on, do it one more time, come on, please. No. You missed. Oh, yeah. And he's still alive. This other cannon is just terrible, and this one is a beast. And we did it. We got through level impassable. Yes. Okay. That was epic. If you want to go to the Flash games right now, we can. I gotta stop eating us. But, oh yeah, this level is a jerk. Alright, let me boot up the Flash games and see if that'll go. Let's see. Warfare. We're going to be playing Warfare 1917 and Warfare 1944. So, let's see. Change game capture to... be display capture then? Let me turn game capture off. Display capture on. And can I tell it? No. Okay, hold on. Window capture. Window capture. There we go. Okay, are you working? I think it may be working. Sorry this is taking so long. It's setting up a whole new thing on OBS, and that takes a long time. I want you. This is weird. Why can't it show it? Here, hold on. I think you can hear it at this point, but, remove. Okay, remove window capture. Game capture. Specific window. Nah, I love this game. Okay, window capture. Let's try that window capture again. Okay, also let me turn down. Come on, let me turn down. Okay, OBS is not wanting to function. I can just do display capture, and you guys will have to zoom in. Okay, display capture then. Now you guys can see this. Is that the right combination? Yes, magnifier. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, this should help you guys to see. This should help you to see. I can't mess with the chat or anything during this, but actually no, I may be able to. Hold on. Now if I get the chat and I bring the chat over to the side of the thing, to the thing with the thing, I will be able to do this. This is hard. No, come here, chat. I'm trying. I'm so sorry. This is taking so long. Also, let me change the stream name. Warfare. There, I fixed the stream, so it should be looking alright then. I can kill tabs at this point. Nope, you're seeing that. Put that there. Okay, everything's working, I think. Okay, so this should help you guys to see. So, let's start a new campaign, and I can't check the chat again, okay. Darn. Oh well. No chats then, I'm sorry. British. Let's start the British campaign. Campaign 1. Mission 1. Into the trenches. The stretch of open ground beyond the trench into the enemy trench is a dangerous killing field. We'll create some new units. This game is amazing. This came out a long, long time ago. And it's still great. So, I'm the guys on the left. Germans are the one on the right. We're wearing khaki. And they're wearing gray. And so you're not confused, this is World War I. So, these aren't Nazis. These are just, German soldiers. Enemy morale is low. So that's two ways of winning. You can, force the enemy morale to fall to 0. Which probably is going to happen, but they're at the breaking point. Yeah, so when they surrender, you guys start cheering, they put their hands up, and that's how you win. Alternatively, you can take the enemy ground, which is just get to the end of the map, basically. Make your men run to the end of the map. Also, gotta go, sorry. Well, I will see you then. Oh, I remember in early 2014, someone making a fake trailer for Jurassic World. And 9-year-old me believed it. Oh, that's the worst, man. When people cheat you like that? Oh. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, sorry I had to go. I'll see ya. Let's see, I'll just play it like this. Mortar! We have new support available. And assault. So the assault troops are basically, better at storming trenches. Better at attacking from outside of a trench. Downpour. The enemies dug in here. Use our assault teams to drive the Fritz out. We also have upgrade points. Upgrade points. And we can get more things. Heavy mortars, which shells are far more effective against tanks. They don't have tanks yet, so we don't care about that. The effect here is increases the amount of rounds fired. That's actually useful. And more accurate. 25% more accurate. That's good. So then all infantry troops gain a slight defensive bonus. That's actually really good to have if we're playing defense, but we're playing offense. So, all infantry armed with rifles will inflict more damage. That's good. And boost to morale is always handy. Let's go with that. This also, I guess, is kind of a walkthrough. So, first thing I do, Always get some riflemen in there. They're a good meaty defense force, in case the enemy tries to advance. But enemy is playing defense. Germans are naturally more defensive in this game, so they have a machine gun, which machine guns are brutal in this game. And I found they do damage proportional. Oh, geez, they've called in a mortar strike on my men. Okay, so and we're getting our troops in there. Come on, keep filling up. Ooh, they took out the entire assault team then. Great, so get more assault team in there, and probably get another rifle team in there. Mortars are brutal, man. So this game is entirely based on attrition. That's why morale is so useful. If you can blow the enemy up enough, they will lose. Also, yes, they have more fire support than me at certain times. That's why they're better. Alright, let's go, gents. Over the top. It says, see, the machine guns do proportional damage to the amount of men who are out on the field. So if you have hundreds of dudes charging across no man's land, a lot of them are going to die. So there's almost nothing you can do to stop that. Alternatively, once you get all the fire support options in here, you can just completely deluge a trench right before an attack. And that's handy. Once you call in fire support on one location, it will go on for about 30 seconds to a minute. And you have 30 seconds to a minute to take that trench. Or actually, not to take that trench, for the fire support to keep going. If you take the trench during that minute, your fire support will keep going. And your men will be pretty much buggered. So, okay. We're putting up a bit of a fight. Still, there's no bueno. So this is with 25% more accurate mortars. Also, they called their mortars here, I called them here, roughly. Enemy morale is low. So, see, I've been just doing them enough damage. Let's go! Also, your men will wait to go over the top until the entire regiment is in the trench. Oh, yeah! An enemy has surrendered. Another morale win. Morale wins are kind of easier to get than just charging. Generally, if you're going to charge, you've probably killed a lot of the enemy, so... we have a machine gun now. Carrying the Lewis gun, these teams are your defensive backbone. Keep them entrenched. On the offensive, machine guns aren't that useful, but they're good to just keep a trench and make sure no one can take it. Take cover. The rain is cleared out, but now it's raining shells. The Fritz has started bombarding us. So we can have plus 10 to defense, or 10% to defense, because we need it right now. Since we're going to be getting bombed to the high heck. Also, someone's put down barbed wire in the middle, which is not good. Also, they have a machine gun team coming in, and so do we. Okay. Sorry, I thought I heard artillery. You can actually hear it before it comes. I'm listening right now. They're coming. They're coming all the way. With the machine gun. As you see, our machine gun just wiped them out. Like they wiped us out before. But they're coming up again. You can see their progress taking ground. We just send everything we have. There's one good way to double up attacks is have one unit, so one squad of machine gunners taking or holding a trench, another squad of two squads of attack, and then another squad of attack or a squad of riflemen coming up. And just as they jump in the trench, you get everyone to jump out at the same time, because you can't have four in a trench. And that guy got stuck. But he's gonna get killed anyway. Oh yeah, he just got totally destroyed. Alright, we've taken the trench. So, and since our artillery fire support is in there, we're just gonna send our boys up and take in the enemy ground. Yes. This is fun. I haven't played this in a long time, but it's fun. The British killed 22 enemies, and the Germans only killed 4 of us. That's actually a weird bit. No man's land. Fritz has started heavily entrenching. Wires and mines are deadly, so be careful. Yeah. Reinforcements will arrive. faster reinforcements are good, but I'm gonna need all 3 points to spend on those 2, because the second tier is always 2, and the third tier is always 3 points. High explosive, larger area of effect for grenades. Those are handy. Defense when entrenched, larger bonus area. What? Your officers will take command over large numbers of men. We don't even have officers yet. 25% more accurate artillery. This is all artillery stuff. And we don't have artillery yet. Our gas, we get gas later on. 40% resupply is really good. In fact, I'm gonna get this artillery barrage so that we can get to this. And then barrage of fire makes artillery sports long and intense barrages, which will decimate the enemy. So we get additional rounds on the barrage of fire. But we can get those later. For this last one, let's get rally, so we get more reinforcements quicker. Also, I cannot eat any more of those olives. I've almost eaten the entire thing. Okay. 1 machine gunner team. That's the first thing you need to get, always. So the thing is here, they have shorter distance between their spawn and their trench. Their first trench is, like, their thing. The first trench is always everyone's kind of home plate. Because that's the first place you can kind of garrison troops and keep them down. I wish there was a way to, like, set up, like, little bases inside No Man's Land, but unfortunately you can't. You know, like rally points. But you can't. It's only trenches. Sorry, I'm listening. As soon as I hear fire support, I am charging my men. Also, we just mowed them down. Alright, and go. I didn't hear fire support then, but that's alright. Come on, throw some grenades, boys. Ooh, and they're firing. Ooh, mines. Oh, jeez. That's not good. Well, we can call our fire support on their trench. Oh, and we're toast. So, what happened there, there's mines in No Man's Land, and there's also artillery that they called down. See, they're still firing here, their artillery. Or, it's not actually artillery, it's their mortar teams. Let's get correct. And let's get some riflemen. Why not? They have longer range. Assault teams get up close to the trench, whereas riflemen kind of hang out a little bit further away. So it's kind of a safeguard against artillery. Because if they call the artillery on the farthest unit, you know, you're kind of safer. They have a sniper. So snipers are single-man teams, so single men, that are just really good shots. And can pick things out from a long distance. However, they're rubbish in defense, except for this... No. I was going to say except for this one, apparently. So let's go. Take the enemy ground. Yay! Alright. That was pretty cool. There's a little bit of attrition there. So, new unit available. Sniper. These men are the best shots in the company. Devastating the enemy machine gun teams. And we have new support available. Artillery. This stuff is a jerk. This artillery ruins your day. I'm gonna keep that command point. Excuse me. Heavy guns. Our heavy fire support is in place. Hit them with everything you've got. Alright, so I'm gonna save my 2 fire supports until a big push. A moment for a big push to happen. Also, I found that, you know, offensive gameplay, snipers are good for, like, destroying enemy machine gun teams, like it says. But they're not that great in attacks. They're nice to just harass the enemy in defense. And if you can put them in No Man's Land, that's great. Because then they don't take up one guy taking up an entire squad's, like, squad area in a trench, but, you know. And they're firing stuff at us. Incoming. They just blew a bunch of us up. Thankfully, the machine gun team's taken no damage. Come on, boys! We have only one assault dude left. And he's not even doing anything. Well, everyone's dead now. They're calling in artillery. Boom! Yes, that's artillery. Artillery is really big. And it does a ton of damage. If it hits our men, you'll see. Okay, it's good. Every one I'm scared will hit. Don't hit. Oh, and they're charging everything they have. Literally everything. But our machine gun is going to mow them down. Oh, if we can. Oh, no, they have no chance. See, even though they had so many men, they have no chance of winning. Just because they're out in the open. So we can just clean up a little bit. Oh, jeez. One machine gun can wreck and advance. If we had those upgraded Mills bombs right now, that would be useful. Oh, we killed the machine gunner. Yes! Right. We have both artillery in place. Let's hit him with everything we've got. So this is what 2 fire sports look like. Boom, boom, boom. We're destroying them. They're destroying us, granted, but we're still just kind of pummeling them. So now that we have full trench on this, we'll send those boys up. Let's hope there's no mines. And that's the thing. I could just keep using attrition to just blow them sky high. But what I'm gonna do is actually try to take the ground, which is dangerous because there's mines. But still, look at that artillery. Just cleared that trench completely, even though they were sending reinforcements. We can just kill this dude. Come on. What? Oh. That was a glitch there. Enemy ground taken. I win. Yay! That was fun. Oh, man. That's a lot of casualties. Almost 50 men in that one round. That's nothing, though. When you get lots of dudes, that's nothing. Gas rounds are a long-lasting area attack. Best used on entrenched positions and officers. We have 3 points, which means we can do either resupply or additional rounds for the thing. But resupply is better. Because then you can just get more rounds total. 40% faster reload on the fire sports. Right, yellow cross. Fire sport is in place. So we get gas now. Yellow cross is a specific type of gas. Let's get our trusty dusty machine gun team. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is get one assault team, and we'll see what an officer does, just kind of for the heck of it, because officers, I find, aren't that useful, but I think that you might have a different opinion, so we can check them out. We've had literally no other people on the stream at this point. That's kind of demoralizing, but yeah. So what happens is with gas is let's gas their back trench so we can see that, and they've just left it because they know that they're getting gassed. Okay. Gas just basically makes a cloud of noxious fumes that hang over no man's land and make people die, like that guy. And that guy. And that third guy, too. Oh, no, let's go. That's my cue to leave. And sniper, please don't die. And we're getting totally annihilated. So what the officer does is he provides a damage boost to 1 soldier behind him. And if you get the upgrade, more than 1 soldier. He was doing it to the sniper there, but then he got killed, so we need another machine gun team in there, because that team just got blown out with 1 shell. Also, fire sport, dangerous. I'm going to gas that trench and then move in. Also, see, the sniper can just kind of hide out in no man's land, like solo, and shoot. However, he's running into our own gas cloud, and he just died from our own gas. That's the thing you got to be careful about. Fire sport damages everyone. Also, they have an officer in there. Let's get more assault teams. So, also, assault teams have only 4 guys, whereas riflemen have more than 4. Run. Come on, machine gunner. Make it out of there. Make it out of there. Make it out. Okay, he's out good. So, the machine gunner is the most valuable part of the machine gun team. It's got 2 riflemen, 1 machine gunner. Let's gas their back line here. Oh, a machine gunner's gonna go commit suicide. Okay. We can just totally annihilate them. So with that fire sport regen, we just can pummel them. More so than normal. The last fire sport, I know for a fact, is anti-tank. So we could really use some anti-tank, but you know, they don't have tanks yet, so. Ooh. So in this campaign, as the British, we get tanks at the same time that they can use tanks. In the German campaign, which is supposed to be harder, you actually get tanks. Oh, Oh, this is not as clear cut as I would like. Oh, okay. You actually get tanks, no, sorry. Hold on. So we won, yeah. In the German campaign, they actually get tanks, the British do, before you do. So you have to fight one round, killing tanks without tanks, which is hard. Tank. I got tanks, yes. Land ships are a fearsome sight to the Fritz, blasting machine guns and cannons. Hurrah. So, I think this glitch, too, because it says our fire support is in place now. It's said that for 3 missions, but anyway, this game is really old, and it seems to get more glitchy over time. So I remember playing this when I was a kid, and I hardly ever got any glitches, but now I do get tons. So I don't know why a game would get more glitchy over time, but it was first published on September 19th, 2008. That's over 10, not quite over 10 years ago. That's like 9 and 6 months ago. 9 years and 6 months. So if you get tanks, just send out a tank first thing, because they will do the same thing. And assault teams are good anti-tank, because they can throw grenades. They can damage tanks. As you see, it says average versus armor. Armor is tanks. In this round, we have no trenches. Kind of an interesting idea to play a game where we've been so used to trench warfare when there's no trenches. I'm gonna gas back here, so that if they send up men, they'll get damaged from behind. And basically, when you get tanks, you can just spam tanks and assault teams, and it's pretty much okay. As you see, bullets do nothing to these things. You've gotta hit them with artillery. Or the tank. The tank has cannons too, so... Yeah, we destroyed it! Tanks are a huge blow to morale, too, when you lose a tank. We're gonna artillery support the back there. And more artillery support the back, so if they send a tank, they are toast. We're sending up our men, but our tank is almost dead from artillery. So I'm gonna save up time, because when you get one unit, the entire thing resets. You've been noticing that. But and ooh, our tank just got totally blown up. So I'm gonna save up for a tank. Come on, come on, boys. This is when our extra rally support could come in handy. Also, we sent an officer, which is stupid, who just died in the gas. Come on, take their ground, take it, boys. I don't hear a tank. Yes. Woo! Let's call in fire support over there, which probably won't get there, but there, one did. Oh, man. Anti-tank. This is the last fire support thing. Direct rounds for taking out tanks. These things hit hard. Exploding ground. There's a mess of trenches and mines between us and the German line. That is the next to last thing. So, we have 2 points. What can we spend it on? Faster reinforcements. Larger area of effect for grenades. Plus to defense when entrenched, or officers. I need faster reinforcements. That's what we gotta do. You can't get all these, by the way. Unless you, like, just milk every round for as much XP as it is worth. Also, since, you need to fade in, they can always get a tank or a unit before you can. It's just kind of a quirk of the game. So now, since we have trenches and tanks, it'll have to be a mix of trench warfare tactics and just full-on blitzkrieg tactics. So I'm gonna get a machine gun team in there first. And have it hold this first trench. Men are supposed to advance behind the tank. All the top brass made the mistake in the First World War, the real one, of sending men in front of the tanks and then having the tanks take up the rear. That's stupid. Because men are more squishy than tanks. You know, people are squishy. Right, so now since the tank is well over there, let's send up our troops. They will probably get blown up by mines. But none of them did. That's interesting. And we'll call fire support on this place, as well as our mortars. Anti-tank looks like this. Hold on. Like that. Boom. Boom. It's like from the left. Come on. Ooh, they're blowing us up bad. We need more troops. Oh, this is what fire support looks like, by the way, when you call all 3 in the same location at the same time. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's insane. I'm gonna gas the back line there, and we've lost our tank too. There are no people on the field at this point. Just nobody can survive in this. So I'm gonna get a tank, because they've called in a tank, and anti-tank rounds at theirs. We're both at, like, kind of low morale, because that was just demoralizing. It's kind of luck whether or not an artillery actually hits their tank. That one did. You can see armor panels kind of come off their tank when it happens. So that one's down probably about 1/3 health, I think. Let's get our troops. Get our anti-tank rounds. Come on, let's beat this thing. Yeah! Let's gas them now. We can maybe kill their morale totally. Killing their troops basically just destroys their morale. So if you kill enough men, their morale is toast. Let's go on fire support, why don't we? More fire support. What I love about this game is the sheer destructive power that you can unleash. You can just totally deluge one location and just make it devoid of life, you know. And it's so fun because you're just in total control over what happens. Assault teams are just so good in the later game. Oh yeah, they're getting blown apart. Napoleon blown apart. The enemy surrendered, see? That guy is just like, nope, nope, I'm out of this. I'm done. They're all just like, nope, I'm done. British victory. Right, boys. Bye! This is the last stand. Take this ground and we'll have won this once and for all. Excuse me. So I have two upgrade points. What should I spend it on? I can do plus 30 damage to tanks and plus 25 damage to toxic gas for mortars. Or I could go with something different. Defense when entrenched, that's nice. But we're playing offensive, so that won't be that much help. Larger area of effect for grenades, let's go for it. Right. I'm gonna have one more olive, because for luck. Tank! And they have two trenches where we have none. So they have one staging ground and one, like, other main line. Like a line to fall back on. We don't. So I just called in some men right away, and they're gonna run way ahead of the tank and get blown up by landmines. Oh well. And they've not called a tank, because they probably don't have the resources for one at this point. Germany only made 20 A7V tanks during the war, so for whatever that's worth. Also, we've been going over an hour now. Yep, hour and 2 minutes. That doesn't matter. Gas! I have gas. Silent and deadly. Psst. This is just me after I've had beans. Dramatic reenactment. That's probably kind of off-putting to you, but I'm sorry. It's true. Yes, and we've just totally demolished their tank. Is that the only guy? We called a machine gun team, and only one man made it out of the smoke. Oh, and we've lost our tank. We don't have time to save up for another. Yeah, morale's low. You don't have to tell me twice. Let's go. Let's fight, boys. Gas them. See, look at all that fire support, man. And gas. So, I don't think tank carcasses, like, that are laying here, I don't think that they despawn. They'll lay there indefinitely. Oh, and they have a tank. Fire support, call in everything. I call it in front of the tank always, just kind of, because I hope that, like, the tank will move into it. But you see right here, it's kind of stopped. Now it's in it. Now my troops are gone. I have to wait for another tank at this point. Because tanks are pretty much the only thing that will reliably stop another tank. Artillery is kind of like, I hope it hits, you know? And I want to use my remaining artillery on there. Okay, that tank's dead, and I've called that mortar strike in no man's land for no reason. Maybe if I just spam tanks. Maybe that'll work. I have played this game before, and I love it to death, but I might actually make a video about it tomorrow, if I have time. Let's see. Let's rain down the destruction. Also, I've just called my anti-tank here instead of here. But it's already a quarter done, so... Also, at this point in the game, I love that I can call so many rounds that I can almost always have some artillery hitting somewhere on the enemy. Because there's just so many artillery explosions everywhere. It's so cool. This game was the first game that really gave me an idea as to like what they describe as like drum fire in World War I, because the artillery was just so prodigious all the time that it would just go boom, 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 and at some points it would just mesh into one loud roar because there was no distinguishing the actual explosions from each other. There were just so many. That's a real thing. You can look it up. Also, we just called 3 fire sports on that location. 4. All my fire sports on that location. So that tank is probably about to get annihilated. But so is mine, because, you know, luck. Alright, we have another tank coming in. We have 2 tanks, and their tank is dead. But their men are still coming, apparently. Or are hiding in the trench. Now our tank is dead. That's good, because we have another one on the way. Oh my gosh, they've used 4 tanks. We've used 2. Enemies surrendered, so we just blew them to heck. ATW hockey sticks. British Army led to glorious victory. The public unsure going to war was justified. Rising horse feed prices result in war in Europe. Campaign stats. Alright, so, overview. We have killed 164 enemies. That's how many little dudes you saw get killed. Soldiers lost 95 only. I thought we would have definitely lost more men. Only 95. Trenches taken, 13 trenches. Fire sport used was 35. That's a lot. XP gained, 1,900 and stuff. Bonus XP gained, 1,700. Wins, losses. We have never lost, and we won 9, each 9 of the 9 of the missions. Morale wins 4 and conquer wins 5. That's a pretty good balance. When we have no losses. Units deployed: 13 riflemen, 45 assault. We were heavily offensive there, and 7 machine gunners, 1 sniper, 1 officer, and 6 tanks. Just to show you. New campaign. Yes, I'm sure. Let's do the Germans for a little bit. Assault. So, forward, make your way across this open field and take that trench. So, we're in the position that the Germans were playing this entire time. And if it was kind of easy for you guys, if it was easy seeming for us, it's not that way for the Germans. It's hard for the Germans. We have an uphill battle. Fortunately, they don't get right away cracking into their trench, and if they did, this would probably be an impossible mission. Oh, mine. 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 Mines are fun, aren't they? You hear a tick, boom, and then you lose like half your regiment. I say regiment because I'm a Civil War reenactor, and it's been ingrained into my vocabulary. See, they've gotten their trench. That's not good. We probably won't be able to push them out. So, it's the same classes and all that sort of stuff. They're just named different things. Rifleman's the same. Sturmtruppen is the stormtroops. They're the basically the grenade lobbers, the assault teams. We've got it. We've got into their trench. That's good. So we can hop up our riflemen. Also, German riflemen, the companies, have less men in them than the British ones. So that's kind of a cheaty thing. Just have one less dude. We killed 18 of them. Also, yeah, we're going to the left from the right. We have a new unit available, the machine gun. We don't get the assault team. Or, sorry, we start with the assault team. That's one good thing. Tommy's long run. Right, so we have pretty much different stuff. Ballistics, damage to rifles, trench armor, which was German in the war, generally. Lobster armor, I think it was called. But plus 10 to defense. And 10% faster reinforcement and 15% bonus morale. Same stuff over on this side. that served us pretty well, except we're going to have a heavier focus on defense. So, effect 10% to defense. Defense when entrenched, that's good. More damage to rifles, faster reinforcements, I like that. And let's go with more defense. Tommy's long run. So we're gonna let the British just kind of run into us and get mowed down. Because we got machine guns, baby! So what I like to do to defend a trench is just get one machine gun, one rifleman company. Don't fill it all the way up, because then you lose too many men if they bombard it with artillery, which they're bound to do. And then you lose too much morale. So after one regiment, they lose that much morale. Follows like maybe about 10, 12 regiments of regiments lost that they will give up. That ain't the case, because your men die too. See, they're calling in artillery, and one of them is going to hit. Well, mortars, not artillery, but, you know. Fire support. Oh, my neck. Also, I've just noticed it's like 1 hour stream time, but, no, I didn't just notice. I noticed that a minute ago, but, it doesn't matter. We can keep on going. It's fun. Also, like, yeah, no one's watching at this point, but it's still fine. Oh. Hey, our machine gunner survived. What are the chances? Oh, we just lost a man. So we lost 2 men. Count it 2 against all the dudes that the enemy just lost. Yeah, this trench warfare, folks. It's brutal and debasing. Give it to him. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Excuse me, I need more troops in there. We just have one machine gunner who is now dead, pretty much. Or he might as well be. Yeah, he's dead, okay. Well, that was not that great. Anyway, but you see, the morale is reliably going down. As is ours, granted, but ours is still higher. To do a successful defense playthrough, you have to have good morale and good defense. Like, defensive buffs and bonuses and stuff. Was that our machine gunner? That was our machine gunner. You jerks. You absolute jerks. Go, be free, my little rifleman. He's dead. I want to keep my trench open, so I just, like, if there's one dude left in a regiment, I'll just send him over to die, because, you know, might as well. He can serve no more purpose. Might as well just accept that you lost. Ooh, excuse me. Lost the regiment at this point. Because if you keep them around, eventually you're just going to have 3 regiments with only 1 guy each, so 3 dudes in the trench. 3 derps in a trench. So see, I sent those 2 men out just so I could accompany 5 men back in. That was pretty good. Or actually, there were 3 there, okay. Well, you can't always win. Although I have a feeling we're going to win this battle. It just takes a lot longer to play the Germans, I feel. Enemy morale is low. It's down here. It's actually not that low, but, you know. Breaking point is where, like, the E in morale is. We lost our machine gunner. Oh, so yeah, hovering machine gunner, that's a glitch. It's known, like, to be a thing. See, his just was hovering there, too. Poor guys. Machine gunners glitch a lot. Also, this is no bueno. All of our men are concentrated in the top bit of the trench. I like it spread out. One time I had a glitch where the dude spawned, like, up here in the sky, and he ran over here and was, like, out of reach of artillery, and it was amazing. It was like having a sniper up on this bluff. It was just able to, like, fire down onto everyone and not get killed by artillery. Tell me, was that our machine gunner? No, it was not. That was. Machine gunners seem prone to getting blown up. if they have a death wish? Also, our trench is currently empty. That's no bueno. But they're getting blown up by mines. Because mines are handy. When they're used correctly. You know, when they're placed out there and not in there. I'm pointing at the screen. When they're placed out here and not in here. Get killed, baby. This will be the last of them. Yeah, enemy surrendered. He just drops his Lewis gun and is like, no, please. I'm done. I'm done charging up. I've done this so many times and got reincarnated. Right, so enemies killed. We killed 87 men. Remember how in the last round, we had 96 enemy casualties, like, or of our casualties, like, I think it was 96? 90-something. In the entire game? We just got 87 in one round. They killed 40 of us, granted, but the price of victory, eh? Officers provide morale boosts. We have the advantage, stem the flow of attacks and force them to quit. Right, so morale for the Kaiser. Oh, okay. So we've just got bonus boosts to morale. For the Kaiser, for the fatherland. And rapid deployment is handy. So you see, we're not going for fire support at all, because Germans don't get a lot of fire support in this game, in this thing. Which is funny, because playing the Allies, you get deluged by fire support from the first round, so... Also, I'm not going to rush ahead and take this first trench right away. I'm going to let them get killed. Because running across no man's land, even without being shot at, is pretty hard. If you're making a World War I game, which I have actually done, you can check it out on Roblox. The thing is, if you're playing, or making a World War I game, and you can run across no man's land and not die, then just randomly run across, blindly, and not die, you've made it too easy. If you randomly run across no man's land, you should probably die. I mean, yeah, but you should, if you can run across without getting hurt, you probably need to revamp no man's land. Because it's too easy at that point. You should be able to die at any point from any random thing. Like in this one game, I have random artillery that just comes in at random places and destroys everything. That game is unfortunately broken, but, you know. Also, they've just taken that trench, which is not good. So, this is like a trench-to-trench battle. This happens rarely in the game, but it can happen. As you see, it's just kind of a thing of get more dudes in the trench. And they'll send up more men. But not if we send up more men first. Grenades are good. Here they come. Well, that was easy. Unfortunately, that trench is full, and now we need a machine gun team. Also, an alternative to the how to defend a trench, one machine gun team, one rifleman team, and one officer is a good combo. Because then the officer is just like, hey guys, I'm an officer, and everyone's happy. For some reason. Of course, it's funny, officers were often disliked by the men because they were from upper classes and didn't have much in common with the dudes themselves. Machine gunner in the first trench just got killed. Let's send up the second one. Okay, we're good. I was clenching there, waiting for the machine gunner to get immediately blown up as soon as he entered the trench. They're calling in artillery at us. Aww. Come on. That wasn't nice. Also, if you do it right, they just get stuck before they can actually hop into the trench and get safe. They engage your troops out in no man's land and get mowed down. Oh. Alright. We're getting totally pummeled here. Also, I will need to sign off pretty quick. We won't be able to finish this, but I do thank you guys so much for watching. Nobody was on here except Final Space Frontiers, but, you know, that's fine. I don't count on getting that many views, especially on streams. So I just saw their morale creeping up, so I decided to get an officer. Let's get another officer, because our morale is getting dangerously low. And we just have one officer, holding the entire trench by himself. Because officers are awesome, dang it. No, artillery will not move this officer. That was out. That was awesome. He just survived 2 almost direct hits. That machine gun team is so dead. See, this game, it just goes back and forth again and again. Almost nothing you can do. Come on, men. More stormtrooping. Come on, get in the trench. Yeah, they're in the trench. I'm not sure if they're even aiming at those two. I think they may be, but I hope they are. I'm just calling more stormtrooping. Yay, they got it. More stormtrooping. So that's the thing. It's just when you need to, it's spam. Just spam troops. Ah, this game. A lot of casualties. Excuse me, casualties. That's, I suppose, what made it feel a lot when I was younger. A lot like actually playing in World War I, you know? Like actually fighting World War I, because there were so many casualties. You read about like 80,000 men getting killed on the first day of the Somme. That's like, you can imagine that just based on what happens in this game. You send up a huge charge of infantry and then they just get totally demolished. And there's nothing they can do. There comes a point when infantry is futile. Nope, send up all the dudes. Don't get killed by our officer just got killed. What did I just say? I said don't get killed. They have a sniper, don't they? No, it's just one dude. Sorry, I kind of zoned out there for a minute. I was thinking of making a video for this game. Like an actual, like, bona fide edited video. But I'm gonna be gone all next week and the week after, so. I might actually leave on Tuesday, not Monday, so that actually might happen. Also, they're gonna take that trench. That's not good. I need more men. Also, I'm sorry for the lag. This computer doesn't handle lots of little soldiers in this game very well. Oh Jesus, it's totally broken. It's freezing all over the shop. Also, see, just spam stormtrooping. Also, I may need an officer. Just for morale. But if he gets killed, I'm toast, so. Officer! Yes, officer! Give us some morale. Just a tiny bit. Also, he's about to get killed. That might be our end. We might lose this. He just got killed. Give it to him! Come on! Listen to the British yelling at their own men and follow what they say. Aww. And then we could have done there. They killed 128 of us, and we killed 92 of them. Anyway, so I'm gonna leave the stream there. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was fun. That was really fun. Nobody showed up, but that's still okay. We can kill the display capture, actually. Okay. There we go. So, thank you guys. Okay, and we can kill that tab as well. So, thank you guys so much for watching. It has been really fun. I'm not going to be here next week, nor the week after. I'm going to be alternately on a backpacking trip and in Wisconsin. So, that should be really, really fun. Thank you again so much, so much for watching. I've had a blast. And thank you again. I said thank you way too much. Anyway, as always, toothpaste on.